You've had a little bit of time now to digest the Supreme Court's ruling on Obamacare. What are your thoughts on it now?
My thoughts are that it's pretty much like, well, first of all, let me say I'm very disappointed in Chief Justice Roberts. He maybe made a decision that limits government a little bit on the Commerce Clause, and maybe saving the states some federal mandates under Medicaid. But what he didn't allow to happen under the Commerce Clause can happen under the taxing powers, so you end up at the same place anyway. The government saying you got to do something that maybe you don't want to do, and that in this case by health insurance. So like Robert said, he said we can only protect the people from or protect the Constitution from what the political branches might want to do. If the political branches make a stupid mistake, they're going to have to correct that themselves. So basically, he's saying if you don't like what we say is constitutional, under the Constitution, you instituted in the first place. If you made a mistake, you got to correct it. So that takes it over to the presidential election. Basically, if Obama's re-elected, it's going to go on probably as is. If Romney's elected and he seems to be running on a platform of repeal, I think he made that pretty clear the same day the decision was issued, and he's elected, it's going to be repeal and replace. And replace is very important because nobody's going to say that the status quo of our healthcare system is ideal. It's not ideal, particularly from costs and particularly from the potential of the government getting between the doctor and patient. And we want to keep costs down, and we want to keep the ideal of doctor-patient relationship. We don't want some bureaucrat getting in the middle of it, and we think that healthcare reform does that.